Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Ranjitha.G, currently studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering from Department of Basic Science. I am from first semester in Computer Science and Engineering from section Chevrolet. The subject is Principles of Programming using C. The subject code is BPOP-S103. The topic is Pointers and Arrays. The contents which we are going to explain today is definition, introduction to pointers, types of arrays and arrays. Definition of a pointers. A pointer variable is a variable that holds the memory address of another variable. Pointer can be explained as a variable that holds the memory address of another variable. Introduction to the pointers. A pointer is a variable that stores the address of another variable. A pointer in C is used to allocate memory dynamically at runtime. The pointer variable might be belonging to any of the data types such as int, float, char, double, short, etc. Pointer is a variable that can store the address of another variable. In C, it can be used to allocate memory dynamically at a runtime. The pointer variable might be belonging to any of the data type such as int, float, char, double, short, etc. Types of pointers: null pointer, void pointer, wild pointer, dangling pointers. These are the four major types of pointers in C. Void pointer. Void pointer is a pointer which has no associated data type with it. Void pointer can be explained as it's a pointer which has no associated data type with it. When input is given, the output is error. Wild pointer. Avoiding the wild pointers. Explicitly allocate the memory and put the values in the allocated memory. Wild pointer can be explained as when it's allocate the memory and put the values in the allocated memory. This is the example for the wild pointer. Dangling pointer. A dangling pointer is a pointer which points to some non-existing memory location. Dangling pointer can be explained as it's a pointer which points to some non-existing memory location. This can be given example for the dangling pointer. Null pointer. A null pointer is a pointer that does not point to any memory location. It represents an invalid memory location. Null pointer can be explained as it's a pointer that does not point to any memory location. It represents the invalid memory location. When a null value is assigned to a pointer, then the pointer is considered as a null pointer. For example, this is example for a null pointer. Definition of array. What is an array? A linear arrangement of data of the same type of elements. An array can be defined as a linear arrangement of data of the same type of elements. An array has to be declared first with the maximum number of elements it can store. An array can be declared as a maximum number of elements which it can store. Int marks of 100, char name 20. These are the examples for an array. Types of arrays: one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array, multi-dimensional array. These are the three major types of arrays. One-dimensional array. A one-dimensional array is simply a row or a column of variables. A one-dimensional array can be defined as simply one row or a one column of the variables. A two-dimensional array resembles a table that it has rows and columns. Each element in an array is identified by a subscript which Visual Basic Net assigns to the variable when the array is created. Each element in array can be identified by the subscript which Visual Basic Net assigns to the variable when the array is created. You refer to an array element by the array's name followed by the element subscript. We can refer the array element by the array's name followed by the element subscript. Two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional arrays can be defined as an array of arrays. It can also represent a matrix. Each element is represented as ARR row column, where ARR is the two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional arrays can be defined as array of arrays. It can also represent a matrix. Each element is represented in two-dimensional array as ARR row column, where ARR is a two-dimensional array. These are the examples for the two-dimensional array. Multi-dimensional arrays. Multi-dimensional arrays are derived from the basic or built-in data types of the C language. Multi-dimensional arrays can be defined as it's a basic or a built-in data types of the C language. Two-dimensional arrays are understood as rows and columns with applications including two-dimensional tables, parallel vectors, and two-dimensional matrices. Two-dimensional arrays are understood or defined as rows or columns with various applications such as two-dimensional tables, parallel vectors, and two-dimensional matrices. The data stored in multi-dimensional arrays must be homogeneous. The data stored in multi-dimensional must be homogeneous to get the input. This type of data structure and its applications are very common in science and engineering. The multi-dimensional array data structures and their applications are very common in science and engineering fields. These are the three major, that is one-dimensional, two-dimensional, multi-dimensional arrays are the three major types of the arrays. Thank you for watching my video.